Hey, what's up, guys? Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, today we have something a little different. We're just going to be taking a little walk through the new iRacing setup for the AI. Give me one sec. Yeah, so, by the way, excuse me, this is like, what time is it here right now? It's like 2 p.m. Okay, and I have to go pick up my daughters at school for 4. So I'm gonna try my best to not let this go too long. Very maximum. Maybe over an hour, but maybe we'll see how it goes. Maybe even less, hopefully. Oh, I'm sorry about that, but I have to keep notifications on my phone. So just in case things get a little carried away, and I missed, end up late. I don't want to end up late for the, picking up the girls. So anyway, guys, let's get to it because iRacing came out with the update. I'm sure you've all heard. Hey, what's up, Shivani? Kids can walk. Yeah, sometimes I feel the same way. Yeah, by the way, I won't be using any leaderboard right now because I'm trying to capture the entire screen so I can show you guys some of the wording that they are. Some of the things on the screen when we get to that point. So things set up a little different today. Yeah, that I've been hearing about AI on iRacing for years, lots of years. And I mean, hey, every time you hear about AI from iRacing, it's like, okay, whatever, because we've been hearing about it for so long. It's like, well, whatever it come out, right? So no big deal. But the thing is, in this last build that came out, in fact, we're still on week 13 right now. But man, it's interesting. I never actually thought I'll see the day that there's AI in iRacing. That's almost weird to even see. It's kind of strange. So let's see. This is so strange. Now, this is the typical user interface that I use. I'm kind of old school. I've been on iRacing for years, so I usually use, the typical old, website, if you want to put it that way. Thing is, you can't use this to get to it. You need to use the AI. You have to use the beta user interface. So the nice thing about that, though, I have to admit, usually I'm kind of ridiculous. Like right now, for instance, I have like over 64 tabs open, and usually if I'm running iRacing, those tabs are still open in the background. It's just weird, but that's what I do. So let's log out from here for now. Let's close this off because I just happen to have the UI open in the background. Now this is the beta interface. This is the beta UI. What it looks like. I know some people don't like it at all. In fact, let me see if I can give you a better shot. So some people just don't like it. Like I say, I still use the old one, the old version. But when you look at it, I mean, it is, some people just don't want to change, that's just how it is. But it actually does have some good things about it, really. Like, you can actually, why is this one? All right, you can actually see our friends list right here. You can actually click it, open it up. This is way, more information than the other version. You see everybody here. You can even star some of them. Hey, just noticed. Anyway, let's get to the beta, to the AI in particular. First, we click on Go Racing. Right here, AI races. Now, right now, they are only using one car for now. But before we get into the actual like setting up a race and such, let's just get to some information. Now, I was looking at the release, and they have a few points that you have to remember. This is only in soft launch. It's not as though it's an entire rollout across the board. It's not. It's basically still in testing phase. So that is what they call a soft launch. All races are only available through the beta interface, not on the typical old website. So for those of you who don't like the beta interface, well, kind of tough luck, I guess. Now, iRacing is looking for our feedback. Yeah, that's exactly how it is. I know some people would not really be happy to hear that because you feel like a beta tester for free. In fact, I even see some people saying that we are probably the most expensive beta testers because we have to pay to test, to be a beta tester for them. I mean, I understand all your points of view, but really and truly, at the end of the day, if you do use the AI and send back information for them, hey, it will only make things better, right? Some people I already see don't like the idea of having AI on iRacing. Personally, like I said, I've been on iRacing for years. I really couldn't care less. I will use it. I will try it. I will test it here and there. I can see in some aspects it might be good. Some aspects, some people might not really care. Personally, I rather race against real people, but there are instances where I can see this being fun, really. So, I mean, let's face facts. iRacing only have certain cars that are very popular at any given time where you can actually get races. There are some cars I would just like to try. Some older cars that people just don't care to drive, unless they actually have a specific league or something set up. Some people just don't care. So there's no participation whatsoever. Every time I go on iRacing, it's just dead. Not even one person practicing in an open lobby or anything. So it might be kind of fun to just, hey, pull up some AI and have fun by yourself, right? I did try it yesterday for a little while. It was kind of interesting, I have to admit. We will get to that soon. We'll pull it up and see what it looks like. So as I say, this is just some points that I pulled down. In fact, you're not seeing that one. I'm looking at a different monitor. All right, so we have, the thing is, you can set up a single AI race, or you can set it up like basically a whole season, which I think is kind of interesting. I wouldn't mind actually trying a season, really. By the way, there would be some links posted in the description where you can get a lot more information that I'm given, where you'll see everything about setting up an AI race, full information on everything basically, dealing with AI. You can craft your own season, which is kind of cool. Earn championship points, claim the, fight for the top spot. Who wants to be on the podium? Everyone wants to be on the podium. It would actually be kind of interesting to me to see an entire season. Maybe let's say a 6-week season, maybe even multi-class races. That when that comes, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of interesting. To me, it's different. To me, it's different than the typical AI that you see on let's say maybe a Assetto Corsa, project cars, that kind of thing. To me, it's just a little different. You could kind of go a little more in depth with the way you set up the AI in iRacing. Now remember, this is, like I said, it's only soft launch. It's only at the beginning, so there's a long way to go. So you could create a roster of up to 60 AI drivers. That's a heck of a lot of cars on a track. That's a lot. That's like ridiculous. So 60 cars max. Personally, I won't do it. I might try it to see what the system can handle it, but typically I won't really. Usually, if you ask me, the most I usually go maybe about 30 drivers, 30 AI in any given sim. Usually, unless I'm feeling kind of daring. There's also a little thing here. They say, please note that using over 40 AI drivers may have an impact on frame rates. Well, obviously, right? I think personally, I think about less than that will still have an impact on frame rates, and then not just the frame rates, but the way the AI would act when you have so much AI around. I think it's going to be different to, let's say, having maybe 10 AI on the track. Having 10 AI would be a certain way. The AI might react to certain things, but you put like about 50 AI out there, I think it's going to be chaos. So only time will tell, right? Why not try it? I mean, why not? It's kind of strange that some people really ticked off. I actually see a couple of people really ticked off about iRacing implementing AI, and I don't really understand why. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. Nobody's forcing you, you're forcing it to, right? So, oh, give me 1 sec. Let me just put this thing. I know I'm hearing a sound every now and then. It's from Discord. All right, cool. So, that alone to me is interesting. Why somebody would even get angry about something like this? Now, I am looking at all this. Before you go a little further with some more points, but let's take a look at this. Right now, now there are a list of 7 tracks that you can use. One car, 7 tracks. For now, it's just they're just starting out. So right now, we only have access to the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car. So, not exactly my favorite car, but for the sake of testing AI, why not? Why not, right? So, the tracks that we have well, at least access to with the AI. For now, we have Barber Motorsports Park, the full course. We got Watkins Glen International Cup, one of my favorite tracks, right? So, Nürburgring Grand Prix. Then we got Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia, which just came out recently. So that's the Grand Prix version. Dunnington Park Racing Circuit Grand Prix version is also there. The new Lime Rock. Remember too, Lime Rock was updated with this build, which is, man, it's cool. I was actually doing some laps before I pulled on the update. I think that was the day before. Old Lime Rock with the Skippy. Always fun for me personally. It was just kind of cool running some laps. But that new version of Lime Rock looks really, really good. Really good, have to admit. And then, of course, another one of my favorites is Road America, full course. So we have 7 tracks we can play around with for now. Not all, not all configurations of a given track. Maybe that's one, like for Watkins Glen, is Cup version, that's it. So, not bad for a start. I think we should have some fun with, we should be able to have some fun with us. Let's see. Now we can create, you guys can't see my mouse. Well, I wonder if I could show it to you. Let me see, give me 1 sec. Let me see if I can pop it up with a setting here. Make us see the point, Yeah, good, great. Right, so we have the single AI race. Then we of course have create a season. I've never tried this season so far. I have the documentation and stuff, but I haven't really tried it. So we could probably try creating a single. Now there are so many, man, there's so many options. So many options. So let's try something. Let's try Road America, which I already have here. So you set your track. Sorry about that, that's my phone. Man, that's loud. Give me 1 sec, let me load that down. That is ridiculously low. But I don't want to take off, I don't want to take off notifications at the moment. Not when, once I'm, like I have family outside, like my wife is at work or children at school, that kind of thing. I don't like to really shut the phone off, even if I'm doing a live stream or a race or whatever. Don't like shutting the phone off because you never know what could happen. We hate for them to hear that, there's an emergency and they're trying to get in contact and they can't. That'll suck. So, we pick our track. Now we have weather. Man, there's so many options. Just any weather. You could generate weather. You can do dynamic sky, which I have one right now. Change the temperature. Fahrenheit, degrees Celsius, whatever. Right now I have it set to 23 degrees Celsius, which is 73 Fahrenheit. Humidity I have at 55% and wind speed at 2 miles an hour from the north. It's just being, I'm just telling you what I have. It's just, so in depth that you can actually set all of this. Then you go to race sessions. Yeah, you can set what time you want for a practice, qualifying, and the race. Now, to me, this is kind of cool. Like I said, give me 1 sec. Let me just try and load on this bloody thing. Notification. Wow, notifications were really high up. Ringtone, I believe cool. That should work. And so you can set our practice. For now, I have a 5-minute practice, 5 minute at qualifying, and a 15-minute set for racing. So that should give us a little idea what we could do, what we can do. Could probably do a short race and see what it looks like, see how the AI, behaves, and that kind of thing. So right now I have a practice set for 5 minutes. We'll qualify for 5 minutes and 15-minute race. Now we're gonna pick the car. Well, of course, right now we only have one car to pick, so it's kind of automatic at this point. Now we're gonna set AI. Now this is where it gets kind of interesting. Setting up your AI. Now this is what it came kind of default. Well, that's what I noticed default. I can't remember. No, the amount of drivers I have it set at 19 right now. So we'll have 19 AI drivers plus myself will be 20 cars on the grid. So we could probably try that and see. Field skill. Now it says here, skill of the AI field will be distributed between the selected high and low. So right now it's set what? This is all the box. It's at 25% to 50%. Now I know the levels out there will go up to 125%. Why not? We could probably go between let's go kind of in between. Let's say about 25% to about 75% and see what happens. Because I'm guessing that the AI might act a little weird. Who knows? Now there's an option here. It's basically a toggle switch. Avoid me. So you can let AI opponents will try to avoid making contact with you. Personally, I'm gonna leave that off just to see what they do on their own. Would they hit me? And I'm not expecting them to hit me on purpose, but I'm kind of guessing that if you have that switch on, they will actually like really stay away from you, like there's a bubble around you or something. We could test that maybe later or another time. But I wanted to kind of as natural as possible. Now we're going to go into what? Track options. Now this is kind of cool. We got a start type. Pick your starts. Right now I have a standing start or a rolling start. Let's try a standing start. We could probably try a rolling start after, just to see what they do. We're going to try a standing start first. Hey, what's up, Norman? How are you going, buddy? Sorry, I'm just kind of focused on this thing right now. Greetings from the Bermuda Islands. What's up, buddy? I just started early. I just wanted to go through this iRacing AI that they came out with. It's kind of cool, actually. By the way, we will still have our usual stream later tonight for practice for the SRS series. So we will definitely be streaming later again. I'm not really expecting much people to be around because I don't usually stream this time of the day at all, ever. So it's gonna be kind of quiet, I'm guessing. But I just wanted to kind of go through this because I've seen one or two videos out here, but I haven't really seen anybody go kind of in depth in the setup. So we'll try that out. So right now we're gonna do a standing start and restart type. Now this is kind of interesting. I'm guessing. No. There's a restart type of a single file maintain, single file back, double file inside, double file back, double file inside 3x, double file back 3x. Now this to me, I'm a little confused with that, so I'm guessing probably more for the oval guys maybe when that time comes, I guess. Now there's fast repairs. Right now it's set automatically to no limit. We could probably try, let's see, there's a maximum of 10 fast repairs. There's a no limit here. You can put, I guess, unlimited fast repairs, I guess. Let's try 5. Joker laps. The track you selected does not support joker laps. Right, cool. I wasn't expecting it to. So automatic full course yellows. Enable lucky dog. I'm guessing all these certain of these obviously these things sound more on the over for oval guys, so I'm forgiven. That's good. Always good to know I'm forgiven. Let's check out the track conditions. Now this is set as is out the box. I didn't touch anything here as far as I remember. We have what? Track condition. Leave marbles on the track. Well, of course I want that, yes, definitely. Practice starting track state indicates the selected level of usage of the track prior to the session, which determines the buildup of track rubber and marbles. This is kind of cool. Now, right now it has this switched on. If I was to switch it off, what's going to happen? Or you can put up a percentage from 0 to 100%. So we're just going to leave it on. Qualifying track state, carry over. So I'm leaving that on, but just in case, let's take a look. Okay, percentage again. It's just a percentage slider, really. And race start and track state. So everything is going to leave. I'm going to just leave everything on. Time of day is the next tab. Let's try. Actually, this isn't bad. 2:25 p.m. That's in sim time, I'm guessing. Sun multiplier, sun acceleration type multiplier. 1x. I'm going to leave that alone. Hey, Shivani, what's up? Oh, yes, I will. I'll check it after the stream. Once I see it. If it's so rejected. Yeah, right. All right, well, all we have now what is a race button, so let's see what happens. Now, to me, honestly, I don't, like I said, I don't ever really use the beta interfacer at all. But I could already see an advantage of not having all those tabs open in the background. You don't have Chrome running in the background, so I'm kind of guessing that might actually I will have to test that to make sure 100%, but I'm kind of guessing it might maybe save you some frame rates. It is very possible you might get a little extra frame rates from it. Because running Chrome alone and then and then knowing how I run Chrome sometimes with ridiculous amounts of tabs open, 80 tabs and up sometimes. It's just ridiculous. So let's get a little run and see what happens. Now by the time this is loading, I'm just looking at now this is kind of cool. Let me see what you guys are seeing. Let me make sure. Okay, cool. So right now I'm showing you guys the center monitor. So as you see, there's a previous button and a next button. Now, what I like about this, we're gonna run the car, number one, we're gonna run the car baseline setup. I'm not loading any setups whatsoever. So everything is just baseline. Haven't touched anything. Let me just check here, make sure. You'll use custom controls for the car. Yeah, I'm gonna put the wheel strength. I'll leave it at 10, leave minimum force at 8. I'm gonna put my my wheel force at 6.6, which is what I usually use these days. Gonna leave everything else. This car has no handbrake. Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave everything else as is. Now, what I noticed yesterday when I fired this up, if you want to get to the getting, you don't need to practice really. Right now we have a 5-minute practice set. We don't need to practice if we don't want to. We could just go skip straight to the qualifying. Nice thing about it too as well, I just left it running in the background while I was doing something else and it went through the motions by itself. So after the 5 minutes countdown, it's going to actually go over to qualifying. If you miss your qualifying, well, it's just as it is in you know, the game itself, real life, racing against real people. It's, if you miss it, you miss it. But the nice thing about this, you could actually restart and restart and restart. So which is actually kind of good. As Sean Cole said in his show this morning, really good idea behind it is that you could probably practice your starts. Practicing your starts is pretty good. You gotta punch the clock. Alright, buddy, take it easy. Be safe. I'll talk to you later. So let's practice a bit. Let's see what happens. Whoa. Why is this looking like this?
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Let me drop this down. Right, that's a zero. Hey, look at those. No, that is AI. We're gonna leave this as is. Okay, well, let's get back to our usual field of view. So you get to see more. But so now little transducers.
All clear on pit exit.
If I remember correctly, I think they have the brake bias set to the rear a lot. When I hit the brake, the car might spin out. Yep. What did I tell you? Alright, stop spinning. Calm down, calm down, calm down. What did I tell you? From the time I hit the brake, the car wanna spin. Now some people I know some people actually like that because it helps the car to rotate. According to how much brake you match, it will actually help you turn the car, which is kinda cool. Now I could get used, like I said, I get used to I adapt to setups, different setups pretty good, I would say. If you give me a few runs at it, might be kinda cool. But right now, I'm gonna change it and push it up a little more forward bias. I think yesterday I had it about 49. Let's try that and see. No, I'm not used to driving this car at all. I don't ever really drive this car. Oh, I'm still getting that. Whoa, that frightened me. That made me jump. All right, so cool. So let's see what happened now. Qualifying time. Man, I'm gonna die. So let's just go through the motions a bit and see what happens. We have 5 minutes qualifying. And we'll get some more information. We'll check out some more of the information about,
Pit exit looks clear. All right, Sean, we've got 4 minutes to set a lap.
Let's just take a look. I'm trying to take the brake too hard because it's gonna make the car want to rotate. That actually feels kind of good, huh? Alright. I went in there wicked hot. And I can hear the tires. Alright, don't hit the wall. Ah, crap. I got damage. So, I went in there really hot. I can actually hear the tires screaming in the back. But let's go still. I'm gonna keep it going still. Although we got some damage. The car is still tracking straight. So, I just wanna go through the. Whoa, okay, calm now. I wonder if I have any suspension damage. I'm driving the car, but I'm looking at the relative, and I'm seeing people popping in and out just as though it's real people, eh? It's not as though the all the AI is just already just there. They are actually coming on the track and leaving the track, just as any practice session. So far, I think iRacing modeled this pretty good. I have to admit, I think you could actually get lost a bit thinking, just forgetting that you're actually running against AI. I think it's gonna be easy to get lost. When I say lost in the game, it just, because everything just looks so normal. It looks so not. Look at that. This guy just came out on the track, just like it would do, typically happen on a normal practice session or a normal, you know. Now I have a slight damage, but let's see what this guy does. He's pulling away. Alright, let me take it out easy here. Remember what happened last time. And like I said, I don't really have any experience with this car. I'm kind of just kind of checking to see what he would do if I pressure him a bit. You know, there are certain sims out there when you run up on an AI car, they just like move aside, or they tend to give you room, like, you know, go ahead. That doesn't really happen in real life, right? So very rarely. Alright, let's see if we get that rod, and then what's gonna happen.
On your left.
Alright, I forced the issue just to see what he would do. Sorry about that, I actually have two spotters on at the same time. Kind of interesting, huh?
Alright, there's the chicken flag.
This pack always creeps me out, huh? Look at that. Now we have 5 minutes to grid. So far, so good, right? I'm kind of impressed, huh? To tell you the honest truth, I'm kind of impressed. It's the little things that I'm noticing. Very little things. The way the AI will kind of join the track. Look at that guy who pulled out in front of me. It actually, it was so easy to forget it's a AI car. Honestly, it just looked like the typical guy pulling out of the, you know, in front of you, while they're trying to get a good lap in, as it always happens. But by the time this is happening, let's see. Press the grid button for now. Ah, come on.
That's pole. The track temp is 46 Celsius.
No, that part I don't really like. That pole thing.
Okay, Sean, here we go.
Green, green, green.
I'm taking my time. I'm gonna see. I want some cars to pass. Let's see what they're gonna do.
Car on your left.
Clear
Yeah,
left,
Down
left
the
side.
right.
There's a few guys pass, and let's see how they handle things. Okay, he cuts in front of me and notice. That's cool. That's cool. So he didn't just move aside. He didn't just leave space. So far, so good.
Rough start, mate. We've got a lot of work to do now.
Like I said, this is my first time driving this car already.
On your left.
Okay, he's battling with me. Now he backs off.
Just ignore him, he'll go away.
I just no, I went wide.
Left side.
Let's see what he does. Let me see. Are they leaving space for me? Whoa, that guy passed close. Hey, purple and white. That looks like my purple lollipop. Alright, so far so good. So far, so good. I think they are. I think the AI handling things pretty good. Pretty well so far, I believe. I'm looking at their lines, looking at the way they race each other. Looking to see if they make mistakes. Let's try and get a run on, see if we get a run on this guy. And see how he handles it. If I pressure him a bit.
V12.
Car on your left. Still there. Clear left.
He's giving me a battle. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. He didn't just give it up, right?
Okay, Sean, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
What's going on? I downshifts are missing a bit now. I have to check my paddle.
Left. Clear left. Clear on the left.
Whoa, he closed in on me. He closed me. He blocked me off. That was cool. If you guys haven't tried iRacing AI, give it a shot. Give it a shot. I think it's worth the try.
Left side. Clear to the left. Clear on the left.
Alright. When I reach, I wonder if you try to
Come on, Sean.
take it back.
Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll push the what's it?
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Whoa. We make it a little harder next time around and see how the AI handles it. Now, mightn't necessarily do the entire race, sir. I think they say what, 10 minutes again?
You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 0.3.
I just want to see, right now I'm just trying to figure out how these cars, how they go to handle certain scenarios. Okay, we're in P11 at the moment, we're kind of mid-pack. Let's try and go down the inside and see what he does.
Car on right.
Okay, he backs off a bit.
There. Clear right.
The gap behind has now decreased to 0.4. Good work, mate. Keep it up.
Oh, off track.
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Okay, so far so good.
approaching 15.3.
Oh, I forgot. I was actually looking at the frame rates, but I forgot I have my frame rates capped.
Top 10.
Okay, Sean, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel.
Wow, we really have a lot of fuel. Right now we're running we're using about 3.65 liters per lap.
The gap to Russo ahead is now 2.1 seconds.
Went too wide. I wonder how come I never really drove this car. Whoa! I'm hearing it. She wants to spin. Okay, we're catching up to them a bit. This almost kind of reminds me of the roof. Whoa!
On your left. Clear left. Clear.
That was kind of cool.
Come on, Sean. Nicely done.
That was kind of good. He actually liked the way he cuts in front of me. And here he comes, like he has a run. He has a run on me.
P9.
Let's see what he does.
Last lap was at
I'm gonna back off a little bit just to see what he does.
On your left. On your right. Clear to the left.
I like that. He's brave. I like that. I wanted to see if he would back off if we ended up side by side in that corner, but he didn't. Now they also say that various AI, they will act differently. They don't all act the same.
5 minutes remaining.
So
5 minutes left.
You might find one that's probably more aggressive than another. Yeah, so some might be more aggressive than others. Now I have to admit, if we started a stream or a video, let's say I did a video and we started a race, you just saw me hit the grid. You guys just saw me grid the car and we started the race. In all honesty, would you really think that these guys are AI? Would you really think that those names you see there is AI? The way this guy is fighting me here, I would not believe that's AI.
Still there. Keep to the left. Hold your line. Clear right. Clear.
Come on, Sean. Push. We can get this guy.
I just touched the grass a bit. The edge. Now I deliberately spun back in front of him. Let's just see what he would do. I kind of obviously messed him up. Gonna let them pass a bit. Wow, they are battling each other. Ooh, they are battling each other. I'm looking in the mirror. I'm looking in the mirror and driving.
Between the lines.
Those two guys were battling each other really hard. All right, here comes somebody.
Clear left. Clear left. Clear.
Not bad. You know something? Not bad. Not bad. Let's do some more testing. You don't necessarily have to do the entire race, because this is kind of interesting. I got a 2 in. All right. This is kind of cool. After I admit, those cars don't feel to me like AI. Really. It's impressive. I'm impressed, honestly. Look at that. We have to try this again. We're gonna up the let's up the difficulty a bit. Single race, same track, same weather, same amount of practice and time and all that stuff. Well, obviously same car, because we can't change the car at the moment. This now, the skill level, I'm guessing is gonna vary. Car to car. I'm guessing it vary. If you notice, there's not a specific setting. Hey, what's up, Blue Base Aquatics? Hey, everybody. If you notice, there isn't a specific setting to say, well, hey, AI is on 100%. It's a range, and I kind of like that, because you could get some AI. Let's say let's go from, we had it at 25 up to 75. Let's go from 50 to 100 and see what happens. So we're gonna put the lowest from 50 up to 100%. Now we could go up to 125%, but we won't go too crazy. Let's try 100%. So AI skill level 50 to 100%. Let's see what happens. Later, maybe we could shift it up from 75 to 125 and see what happens too. Who knows? But this is kind of interesting. We can leave everything else the same starting, blah blah blah, all this stuff, same tracks, same everything. All settings the same. Now, before we get a little too crazy, let's check out some more points that I had about this now. Right, so I was looking at some notes. I have a couple of things that's noted because there are a couple of points obviously we want to touch on. Okay, so I told you guys there's 7 tracks available at the moment. 1 car only for now, because as I said, it's only in soft launch now. There's they have like as I said, all links in the description, but there's an area where there's a kind of a Q&A, frequently asked question type of thing. So of course, one of the questions I'm pretty sure a lot of people have in their mind is, how do they access the AI, right? Now I told you guys you could only access the AI through iRacing's beta UI. You can't get it on the the old version, iRacing website. It's not there. Even if you're on the old iRacing website, you can check the banner up on top and click the beta UI. Go over to the beta UI. I just opened up the beta UI from the actual link. So that's cool. Good to have that. In fact, honestly, I'm thinking I might actually start using the beta UI a little more often. Who knows? Let's check in one thing. Let me just make sure I'm not missing you guys. All right, cool. So, as I said, you can only access it through the beta UI. And I definitely know one of the questions that a lot of people might have is, does this racing AI affect my iRating, my safety rating, things like that? And the answer is no, it does not. You could come here, you could race to your heart's content. There is no downside to it really, because technically you are still on the track by yourself. So you are completely on the track by yourself 100% of the time against a computer generated AI. So there's no real person there except you. So you have to worry about your safety rating getting messed up, your iRating getting messed up, nothing like that. You could crash the living heck out of these AI and other than having a crappy race, nothing will really come of it. So that's kind of cool. In fact, that even brings me is this new? Yes, it is new. iRacing has never had AI before in life. So this is actually a really big deal, dude. When I started sim racing, this was my very first sim. iRacing is my breakout sim. I was on iRacing for a very long time. So for this, some of you guys who get to know me kind of like recently, through SRS and that kind of stuff. All that time I knew I wasn't doing no such a iRacing, and it's because I was just taking a break. Honestly, I've been on iRacing for a pretty long time, a fairly long time, So, but this is cool. Some people would hate it, some people would love it. As with anything else. But think about it. What we saw just now there, I'm kind of impressed. The AI cars was not backing down from me at all. Some of those guys running side by side with me, pressuring me. They were even racing each other, pressuring each other. That's AI right now. And these guys pressure each other. This is kind of cool. I'm kind of impressed, I have to admit. They kind of have me impressed. We could skip the practice session. Right now I have it set at 5 minutes practice, 5 minutes quali, 15-minute race. We could skip any part of it. We could go back. If we missed it, we could go straight back. If you missed the Saturday race, you could start it over, which is kind of cool. Like I said, practicing your launches and stuff, this will be really fun. Kind of cool, right? So not bad. You could do full seasons, which is great. Let's see. Another question that they have here is what AI content comes with iRacing? With AI, well, iRacing AI. At the moment, as I said, there's only one car for now because it's a soft launch. Everything's technically still in beta. So one car, which is the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car, and then of course 7 tracks, and that's it for now. I saw in the frequently asked question here, I'm noticing a question here, my iRacing provided AI content isn't loading, what to do? And here they have if you don't see sample Porsche season when you first launch the beta UI, after the update, that's
the end of the session.
Log out of the beta UI and relaunch it again, and that should,
the track temperature is decreasing. It's now 38 Celsius.
Cool. That should get things up and running. Okay, another question is what types of events can I run with iRacing AI? You can run both single races and championship seasons as well. So that's kind of cool. Look, it's time for me to qualify. What's that noise, by the way? I'm not in a gear. Anyway, so now there's a question here. How do I run a single race? Now I just basically went through the entire thing from the beginning earlier on when I show you guys my screen. But basically you just set your track, your weather, the race session. You choose what car you're going to be running, which when we get multiple cars. Set your track, all the track options, the track conditions, time of day, hit the race button and get things cranking. Now, another thing I want to try is actually set up a season, multiple tracks. Probably we could do a season with all these 7 tracks that we can touch. Same car, obviously, 7 tracks, and set up a mock season and see how it goes, right? That will be kind of interesting as well. What's that noise? Let me press the qualify button. Alright, something seems to be weird. Because I'm pressing qualify and nothing is happening. Should I press next? Alright, let me quit out. Something is acting weird. I'm hearing a sound and I'm not sure where the sound is coming from, that's why. You ever have this feeling as though your PC got locked up, like it's actually locked up? Now you guys probably should be seeing me still because I'm streaming on a separate PC, but right now things are acting very weird on the gaming PC, that is. So let's see how it goes. Let me try relaunching and see what happens. Alright, it's technically still running in the background. What else going on? Something is weird. Let me just pull up my task manager. Something is sounding kind of strange. Let me see if anything isn't running properly. Everything seems to be normal. That's weird. Sim is still running. Something is wrong. I'm not sure if it's on this side with the beta UI. Let's, out of curiosity, let's pull up let me pull up iRacing on Chrome. Log in from here and see what happens. We're just gonna test our car on the track and see what happens. Any car. Okay, something is wrong. I know something is up. Yes, it says there's an error. So I had a feeling something is weird. Let me kill iRacing from the task manager. So someone of these has to be messing up. You see, the noise just stopped. The noise just stopped. So it seems that it was something to do with iRacing beta UI. I'm guessing if I go in there now and launch, you know, a track or something, it will run. So let's try. So let's do it over again. Something was weird going on. Something happened kind of strange there for a sec. That was weird though. That was the first time I've come across that. But then again, like I said, I don't use the iRacing beta UI. Yeah? I'm trying to launch it and no, it's not launching. So something is a little strange. But as I said, these things are in beta, yeah? So you have to take it with a grain of salt kind of attitude. You know, you can't get totally ticked off with iRacing for stuff like this because this is testing phase. So let's try and relaunch it again. And see if it would launch this time. I killed area. It's not relaunching. I killed everything now. I restarted. So that's interesting. First time I've come across that issue. But like I said, it's the first time I really run this, you know, as well. So other track, we're gonna pick the same Road America just to keep it consistent. So let's see. Anything changed? 5 no, yeah. Let's change. Let's put it back to 5 minutes qualifying. We're gonna keep this really kind of short. Add a car, obviously the Porsche. Yeah, everything kind of went back to default between 25 and 50%. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna jack it up to 100%, and minimum is 50. So these cars are gonna be running between 50 and 100%. And anything else we need to check? We're gonna do a stand and start. Everything else can stay the same. Everything here stay the same. Time of day, that can stay the same as well. Alright, cool. Yeah, so the iRacing beta interface kind of locked up there for a bit. So sweat face off, right? So alright, so one of the other questions that they had is can you pause your race while you're driving? While you're driving, you can use a hotkey to set up a pause if you would like on your keyboard if you want. If you need to step away for whatever reason, you can set up hotkeys under the options section on the top right. So yeah, you can pause the game if you want to. Can I rerun a bad race? I don't see why not. Why not at all? I mean, that's the whole idea. You can rerun as much as you want. It's AI. You know what? That kind of brings me to something I wanted to mention. I noticed I believe a lot of people probably don't know about this feature, or probably they forgot about it. But you guys know that you could actually, while spectating a real race, I do it sometimes. I remember in the beginning when I now started sim racing, and I was afraid as hell to drive against real people. You know, I would you know, buy some other games and, you know, you race against AI. But when it was time to get into iRacing, and just the thought about knowing that everybody on that track is a real person, I was a little timid. I didn't really want to go out there and, you know, mess up anybody's practice or anybody's race and that kind of stuff. So I was a little, you know, apprehensive about going on the track, really, against real people. So what I used to do is to do a lot of well, I used to do practice sessions like crazy. I would do practice sessions, but not in a race. I don't used to really race much at all against people. So what I would do is go and look at the races. I would go and spectate a race in iRacing. But while you're spectating, there is the option to drive. You can actually be driving in a real race, you know, but technically you're there, but like you're not there. I personally call it ghost mode because these guys are having their race. So it could be a real high level, high strength of field type of race that you would not see for a while because you're not to that level yet. But you could go there and, you know, and drive. Just press the drive button and drive there. Sometimes you get kind of messed up in here. Sometimes it kind of really trips me out a bit because I'll be on the track racing with these guys, you know, some of the best of the best, trying to see if I could keep up at all. And then all of a sudden somebody will be coming up behind me and go straight through my car because technically you are not really there. You know, you can't mess up anybody race. They can't touch you. They can't even see you. They can't see you, hear you, touch you, nothing. It's as though you're just not there. But yet still for you, it's as though you're there. So you could race against them, get an idea. Even race, what I do sometimes, maybe look for the fastest guy. Try to, you know, I'll be in the pits and try to start off just in time to catch up with him. And just look at his lines from, you know, from right behind him. And look at the lines and stuff like that. You know, it's an idea. Let's skip the practice. So all these things you could do in iRacing is actually kind of cool. I have to admit, it's really, really interesting. There's a question here. How is the iRacing AI driver roster generated? Now, okay, that's kind of interesting, huh? It says here the iRacing AI comes equipped with a preset AI roster that allows you to get on track immediately. No additional work needed. However, you can also randomly generate a driver roster if you're looking for a new challenge. So that's kind of interesting. Something to look, you know, to test out. If you're feeling this, they say here, if you're feeling adventurous, you can create your own roster of up to 60 AI drivers. Now, that's a heck of a big field of cars. If your PC can handle it. Okay, so you can do custom AI rosters. You can do a custom series, like a series type thing. That's interesting. That's something I want to test really bad, actually. Of course, you know, the more cars you put on the track, it will impact your frame rates, right? So if you're, you know, running on a kind of a lightly powerful system, a system that's not too powerful, you better keep it a little low on the AI. The more cars on the track is, you know, it will tax your video card a lot more. So what else does it have here? Oh, this is interesting. It says, can I share my user-generated AI seasons and rosters? And the answer is yes. That is kind of cool. So you can share, you know, settings with your friends and probably do up different rosters, different type of AI settings, different seasons maybe, and share that. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. There's also something about the paint jobs. I remember seeing something somewhere about the paint jobs and stuff. It has a lot to offer. I think it has a lot to offer. Look at it. Let's take a. Now, remember the AI set at 100%, between 50 and 100% now. So, technically, they should be, you know, a little more aggressive. Not that they weren't aggressive before. I'm just taking a little drive and then we're gonna start the race. I'm pretty sure I'm running way too much fuel. Yep. Oh, sorry. Started off with 100 liters of fuel. That's a heck of a lot of fuel. Oh, I forgot. What did I tell you guys? Yeah, I forgot the settings for the brake bias. Remember I told you out the door they have it set at, I think it's 48. I think they have it set at 47. I would put it at 49. The way they have it set, no, not for me. If it's a setup that I have no choice, you know, but to drive because of maybe it's a team setup or something, well, fine. But on my own, no, thank you. I know some people love the idea of using the brake to help them turn, but alright, let's try. I should have dropped some fuel as well. Turn, maybe turn. Yeah, sometimes to me like the car just doesn't want to turn. Maybe it's cold tires. Maybe it's cold tires. And then the bloody car is heavy as heck with fuel, so. That's it.
There's the flag. It's over.
Okay, let's see. So I didn't get to finish a lap. I didn't even get to do a lap. So let's see what's gonna happen. Alright, we got 5 minutes to grid. Let's drop some fuel. This car has way too much fuel. Is this maximum? Yep, that's it. We have a full tank of fuel. 26.4 gallons, 100 liters. So we gotta drop that down. We don't need nowhere near that amount of fuel. Let's drop down to about what? 40 liters. You're not necessarily going to do the entire race anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so far so good. I have to admit, testing the AI like this, I am impressed so far. I mean, as with anything, it's not, nothing's perfect. Like I said, it's still in beta. It's a soft launch, so expect drama, expect nonsense, expect little things that will annoy the heck out of you. It's obvious it's gonna happen. This I don't understand though. Why am I in first? Why am I on pole? Why? I didn't even finish a lap. That I don't like.
Green flag, green flag.
I'm actually gonna let them go a bit. I want to be a little more like mid-pack.
Left side, still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Hey, I want to be a little more...
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left.
Alright, let's go up a bit. Somebody's running on my inside already.
Right side.
He's right on my
Keep
inside.
to the left.
Okay.
Clear on the right. Car right. Stay on the left.
I'm trying to squeeze him a bit to see what he would do, but he isn't backing down at all.
Hold your line.
He is not backing down at all.
Still there, hold your line. Clear. Car right.
I was trying to squeeze him on the inside,
Clear on the
but
right.
that dude ain't backing down. No, I'm looking for a few different things, huh? I'm looking for how, you know, aggression, mistakes that they might make, going a little off, flying a little off the track, on the grass, whatever. Honestly, I'm looking for them to just drive more or less unpredictably, as much as human as possible, if that makes sense. If that really makes sense. Alright, we're actually in P11 right now, so let's get them back. Oh. Turn!
Car right. Clear.
This car has a kind of a slight, almost like a slight drift. Somebody like me should actually be chewing gum while I'm racing it, because I find myself biting my lips sometimes. But I can't be chewing gum with a microphone in front of my mouth, so that'll just be bad. So far so good though. I think iRacing is actually onto something, seriously. Overshot a bit. That guy has a run on me behind. Yeah, these guys definitely running. Well, for all you guys who wanted AI and iRacing, here you go. definitely when I get back home, or maybe later tonight or whatever, I'm gonna definitely try to set up like a league race type of setting to see what it will look like. Set up an entire like a series. Let's run on this dude. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Still there.
Okay, I died.
Car on your left. Clear.
I died. I went to the way just looking at the car. Just got transfixed on this car. That was kind of crazy.
Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it.
That was actually kind of cool. We didn't want to do that on a real racer. That was kind of interesting though. That was interesting. Let's see. Right now, and what I like about it too is it's not kind of like dumbed down because it's iRacing. It's AI. It's not really dumbed down. It's it basically looks just as it always looks. Right now the car is towing. You have to wait, unless we don't want to, of course. But everything is set, you know, like towing time. We can go previous. Start back on the grid again. You know, talking about grid, I didn't do any qualifying, but yet I'm on the pole. I don't like that. That's one thing I don't really like.
Green flag, green flag.
Yeah, that's one thing that I don't really like about it so far. If there's a certain way, let me quit out. If there's a certain way, like you could say, well, I want to start, you know, like mid pack or pick your spot. You have 25 drivers in each grid or whatever. Really quit? Yes, let's quit. I don't have much time again. I have to go for my that's what time is it? Okay, I have to spend about 10 minutes again. So let's, out of curiosity, let's see. Back. Let's push the AI a little harder. Let's see. Same, everything else is the same track, same everything. Let's see. What can we do? Okay, we're gonna push it here, 125%. So let's see how crazy the AI would act if we go the range between 75% and 125%. Avoid me is off, so it is very likely they'll take your tail out. You know, you might get taken out. Who knows? It's very possible. Anything's possible, I guess. So AI is set really, really aggressive, extremely. Cars. How many cars? I guess we can pass the point of you know, setting how many cars I wanted on the track, I guess. Oh, am I missing it? Wind speed, race sessions, Porsche. Okay, add a car. Can't add a car. This would be kind of cool though. Add a car. to be able to add multiple cars, maybe of various, you know, some slow, some fast, some just ridiculous. Let's do something crazy. That might be kind of cool. Let's see. Your car. Okay, yes, the wizard is right here. If in case you want to go through it. Anyway, let's see the wizard. That's on. Let's go. Quite don't have much time. Check the video posted in the squad. Okie doke. I'll check it after the stream. I'm just gonna run through this quickly and then get out because I have to leave. That's our alarm will go off in about 8 minutes or so. So it's kind of good going, you know, able to go through all of these, some of these points. It's kind of cool because there's so much you could do with it, just the AI in this. And remember too, the AI is only part of you know, the builder. There is more to it. Remember they came out with more cars. I think even a track as well, and so there's a lot going on right now. It was a pretty, let me skip the practice. It was a pretty big update. Pretty big update. So that's kind of cool. All right, on to the next session. I think it's supposed to be qualifying. You look like you died. Like somebody took you out. I saw one when somebody took you out. That was kind of messed up. All right, let's try to do this quickly. Whoa. That's a lot of tires. That's a lot of tires went there. Okay, so just out of curiosity, before I didn't do a qualifying lap. Right now we're supposed to be qualifying, but I don't want to qualify too fast, so we'll take it a little easy. We'll take it a little easy. Somebody's coming up behind me already, 37 seconds behind. So far, every time we started the race, I'm always in pole, and I don't really like that. So I'm kind of killing a little time to see if this guy will come up. He's coming up. He's coming. Taking his merry time, but he's coming. I don't want to be the first person in line. I want at least a couple cars. I think they say you could even go as far as naming your own AI. you can name your own AI at all. That's kinda cool. Come fast. I'm just waiting a little bit for this guy to catch up. I want at least 1 or 2 cars. There's another car right behind him. I just want 1 or 2 cars to be ahead of me before he crosses the line. In fact, you know something? I'm gonna pull aside and wait because it's taking time every time. Come on, hurry up. Okay, here he comes. He comes. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and there he goes. Let's wait for the other guy. 8, 7. All right, he's coming too. Let me see what line he's gonna take. Seeing that I'm on the corner. Okay, that was kind of smart. Another one is coming. We let this guy pass and then we will pass the line. There's one coming up behind me right there. All right, let's go. So there's 3 cars ahead of me. I don't want to pass. I don't want to cross the finish line first. So let's see. Let's see how this is gonna go. Play out. Technically, I should be 4th now, right? So that's that's as if the timing this first lap. I'm not sure. You know, usually typically iRacing will give you an out lap and then 2 laps to qualify. But seeing as I only have put 5 minutes for qualifying, let's see. So I cross the line. But when time runs out, look, that dude just crashed. What's going on? Wait. What's going on with this guy? I'm kind of curious. I want to see how he's handling it. Is he leaving? I wonder if he's gonna go back on the track. Looks like he's gonna leave. Okay, he's trying again. I was wondering if he was going to exit and just go back to the pits. Okay, he went back to the track. That's cool. Not bad. I know sometimes in that situation like that, you just leave. You know, just exit. I would have liked to actually go and check that replay just to see how we got into that situation. Time should be running out just now. I don't think we will make the finish line again. And let's see what will happen when we go on the grid. Alright, there it goes. I know we wouldn't be able to make it back, so let's see what happens now.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Alright, let's see what's gonna happen now. Let's get this over with. Time to grid, let's go. Oh, come on. How the hell I can be in pole again? I'm ticked off. That's not right. So that's how I can be in pole again. That's no fun. Then why the hell did we have qualifying?
Green flag.
Ah, to hell with green flag. I cannot ticked off. Alright. There's a few guys pass.
Left side. Clear.
Once a few cars to kind of battle with.
Still there, hold your line. Stay on the right.
Okay.
Clear on the left.
I wanted to see if he would back out. He was side by side with me to about center of the corner, or mid corner, and then he backed out.
Car right. Stay on the left.
Alright, look at those guys
Still
going.
there, hold your line. Clear.
I don't want to see that. I don't really want to see a straight line like this. I want to see guys, you know, battling, maneuvering a bit.
Right side.
It's 3:30 p.m.
Alright, there goes my alarm.
Clear. Car right. Clear on the right.
Alright. Sorry what? I just had to set an alarm just to keep me on track.
Car right.
Not this track. Time.
Clear.
Whoa! Whoa! Drift the Porsche! So far from what I saw earlier, now I don't know if it's just, you know, out of coincidence, but look at those guys lined up behind each other. I think that's looking a little too rehearsed for me personally. Alright, this guy is trying to wave around a bit. Actually, you know, thinking about it, they're battling each other.
Car right.
A guy's on my right coming up hard.
Stay on the left. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Like I said, what I kind of like about the whole AI situation is it's not just like you have a setting from 1 to 100%. Is you have a variation. So you can go from like let's say 25% strength up to 100%. So you can have people of varying, you know, skills, I guess you could say. AI. So some might drive a lot different to others. Some might be, you know, like alien status, and then others might be like, you know, barely out of rookie. Right? Anyway, let me later wind down the stream because I need to go pick up my girls from school. So in the time that we actually did some testing here with the AI so far, honestly, I'm kind of impressed. I wasn't really expecting to be impressed, honestly, but I am kind of impressed. They're doing better than I expected, honestly. They are doing better than I expected. Let me see. Oh, that's what my car looked like. So let's look at some of the other guys while they're still racing. It's almost kind of hard to believe that this is AI. Eh? It is almost kind of hard to believe that's AI in iRacing. Who the heck thought we would have actually seen it? We've heard about it for years, but whoever thought we'd actually see it? That is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Look at it. That is actually not bad. If you see any stuttering, it's not from the game here. It's actually from on OBS itself. That's why I mostly show you guys on this view too. Whoa, there he goes. That is good. That was good. That is something you can expect to see in a typical, you know, a typical iRacing session, right? Okay, I thought he was gonna quit out, but he actually continued. That's cool. That's cool. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Like I said, guys, so far so good. iRacing is, I mean, if you come across any bugs, any issues, any drama, so anything that really tick you off, you could post it, you know, to iRacing, send the information to them because they technically would, I mean, they would like our help in reporting any issues and stuff, you know, so they can refine the AI a lot more. So remember, this is still in beta, so it's just a testing phase at the moment. So that's actually kind of cool. I mean, if you can help them out, why not? Because it's only making this better for all of us, right? So anyway, guys, remember our race tonight. Not race tonight, sorry. Tonight is our practice session. So that would be kind of cool. Let me pull up. Open Google. Google, be your friend. I said open Google and I close Google. What the heck? Come on, dude. Pressing the wrong buttons, man. Alright, I'm gonna shift this to the side and see where are we this week. Where are we? Okay, we are at Central, whatever. We're in Central Circuit. It's TUL, so we'll be there practicing tonight. Trust me, I'm gonna need the practice for sure. Remember, we're still running the RSS GT cars, GT pack, so should be a lot of fun. That track, I think we're going to be a lot of fun with those guys. So we have practice tonight. Tomorrow night will be the actual race, and Friday is up in the air. We will see how that goes. So that'll be kind of cool. If we have nothing to do, who knows, we might do a AI race or something, or probably go a little deeper into the you know, the settings of the AI, and maybe setting up a actual season or something. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me for the very first walkthrough of iRacing's new AI that's in beta. Pretty impressive so far. I know some guys are gonna get ticked off for this, but
go!
yeah, some people just don't like the idea of iRacing having AI as blasphemy. But I mean, like I said, guys, it's free. You don't need to use it, you know, but you should give it a try. You might actually like it. You actually might like it. Who knows? It might shock you, right? Anyway, guys, let me leave. Let me look to get out of here because I need to go pick up my girls from school. So I'll see you guys later. Have fun. Don't forget, if you like what you saw, please hit the like button. Those of you who are not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe. Definitely hit the bell icon to be notified when we go live, when we do live streams, when we upload videos. Man, we have a lot of stuff coming still. We have a lot of things coming. A lot of things to do. And little time. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Anyway, guys, go spend some time with your family. I'll see you guys later for practice. And have a good one until I see you in the next few hours. Alright, later.